soon.
Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome for the very first time to Hand of Fate with me, Lathrix. Now, this is a game I've been meaning to play for absolutely ages. I first watched this game being played by another YouTuber by the name of Avok quite some time ago, during a few live streams, and then I was going to purchase it, and then completely forgot, and thankfully it has just came out on chrono.gg, hence the weird intro graphic to this video. So if you go to the description, there is an affiliate link. If you go to the link and purchase this game, I will get a very small cut of the revenue, so full disclosure there. It's currently on 75% off, I believe. It's $9 for the main game and the main DLC, the name of which will also be in the description. So with all that out of the way, let's see what this game is all about. It's a deck building game in which you build a deck which you then have to defeat by playing through it. It is the Hand of Fate. Let's go.
The game begins.
With some really good
One
voice
lives
acting.
and one dies. Let us see what you are made of.
Okay, continue. Jack of
Here
Dust.
is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me.
The bandit leader is stronger and faster than most bandits encountered. He can become enraged, making powerful, unblockable attacks. He also inspires his followers to steal gold on each hit, and that's actually what makes this game somewhat unique. You not only have to play it a bit like a card game in terms of going through a dungeon almost made of the cards, you then actually have to do battle. It's a true third-person battle-y thing, similar to Diablo, I believe. At least that's how someone once described it to me. I'm not very good at descriptions, so let's just continue. Okay, so I've just upped the volume a little bit. I do apologise if the audio is a little bit off. Normally I record with other things other than just fraps, so that my audio is all separated, in-game audio and my mic audio, but for some reason only fraps is currently working with this game, so it's a little bit difficult to make sure everything is okay. So expect problems.
Let the cards fall where they may.
Okay, so here's the dungeon, as I just called it. I don't really know why I called it a dungeon. It's more of a path. Hello there.
I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
Okay, I've turned it up one more time. That's the last time I'm going to mess with the settings. Again, I do apologise. Apparently I'm just not professional enough to have my software work when I want it to work. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at a local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin poorly disguised as a human. Oh, it's not poorly disguised, that is a glorious moustache. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. A very human name indeed. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. All wands and staffs of you, Mr. Lionel. He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, as we all do, then sits patiently waiting for your answer. Give him the bread from your plate, give him 20 gold, ask him what he needs, ignore the goblin. Well, 3 makes more sense. I kind of want to give him food, but he already has ale. He has some kind of alcoholic beverage. Does he really need food? He clearly has some level of money for food. 20 gold I assume is a lot in this world. I have 10 gold according to the thing at the bottom. What do you need? Need? I need to help you! Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground, and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles, and I do apologize for the voices, by the way. He smiles a warm grin that reveals all his chipped and yellowed teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? Really? My face? Thanks. I'm not the most attractive person in the world, but I think I pass for a human better than you. Draw 1 equipment card. So how all this works is the equipment cards and these event cards and the bad cards which cause problems, you get to select at least to a degree in your deck, and then you play against the deck you create. That's what I understand. Shields with this trait allow the hero to reflect projectiles back to the attacker. This must be performed with precise timing as the projectile draws near. Well, I'm screwed then. Press the Q key to reflect projectiles. Look for the green indicator above the hero's head. Counter. Okay, same dealio. Okay, awesome. Shield, thank you.
You can now
Continue.
reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive.
Then, before you can stop him, with inhuman speed, he snatches a pickled onion, oh, I love pickled onions, off your plate and sprints out the tavern door. Well, you gave me a shield for a pickled onion. Pretty good deal. You're a good man. Twisted Canyon.
That first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it.
Like it. Oh, why can't I have his voice? My Let's Plays would be infinitely better. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of a canyon. The walls of the canyon are covered in thick vines, perfect for climbing. Screw it, we're going to climb down. Oh, success, 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 failure, success. Why can't I say that word? I assume this is completely random, and watching the cards then wouldn't have helped, because I wasn't watching the cards, in case it does help. Let's go with this one. We are successful. Climb down to retrieve... You climb down to retrieve the weapon. Very carefully, you make your way down to the bottom of the canyon. You retrieve the weapon from the ancient corpse. Draw one equipment card, and I guess that'll be the sword. Or the axe. I knew it would be an axe. During combat, press left mouse button to swing your axe. So Q for blocky block, left mouse button for stabby stab, or swingy swing. Damage 20. During combat, press left mouse button. Okay, yes, I would like to equip it, I suppose.
A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective.
Wait, did I equip the shield? Hello, Spider. I see you. The Maiden.
Fair Merith. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories.
I was waiting for more then. One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Merith of the forest folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? I would like supplies or gold. Although, okay, I'm assuming longer life is health. We have maximum health. Supplies will be food. I don't even know how the food bar works here, honestly. And gold is gold. Oh, gold. Merith seems surprised. It is unlike an adventurer to beg for coin, but very well if that is your wish. I don't know why I'm giving her that accent, I do apologise. The dealer draws you 3 gold gain cards. Ooh.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Ooh. I am grateful for that. Oh, glorious. Thank you. The greatest of magical artifacts were forged long ago and have only limited uses before their power is spent. Use them wisely and they may guide you to victory. Farewell, mortal. And finally on to the last one. Stairs. Oh no!
Once more, seeking the heart of it all.
My greatest weakness. You have discovered the exit to this area. Take the stairs. I mean, we've done everything else. That was a completely positive experience.
Your journey is well begun.
Oh, okay.
This is what I was looking for.
Achievement unlocked.
You show some aptitude for the game.
Yay, I show
Perhaps
aptitude.
this will not be as boring as I thought.
No, you are still playing against me.
I'm
I am
sure
a
it's
pretty boring
not
person.
called Dead Man's Gorge without reason.
Ugh. While crossing the ancient rope bridges of Dead Man's Gorge, you hear sounds of movement from below. It's an ambush! The Two of Dust. Ooh, okay, we're playing the game now. Ooh, hello. This is dark. Hello! Okay, how do control?
You can now counter your opponent's
Okay.
attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator.
Dodge roll is space, counter is Q, stun is right mouse button, attack is left mouse button, dodge roll is space, and move is WASD. Okay. Ah! Oh, that's how we counter, okay. Okay, so that was a counter there. There really isn't much need to counter with only 2 of them by the looks of things. Although, I can counter backwards. I feel like counter is going to be a big deal. Okay, well, you're dead. Ooh, I love the style of this. It reminds me of... oh, what's it called? Fable. The original Fable games. You recover what you can from the dead. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. Them gains, though, bro. Armory. Draw 3. Select 1 to keep. I don't know what that is. We already have a shield. Give me a helmet. Reveal stare.
To navigation, but still.
That's pretty cool. Back. Let me have a look at the others. During combat, press 2 to
classical
throw.
approach to dealing with crowds.
Oh, I want that. Give me the throwing knife. Screw the others.
Artifacts provide powerful special abilities
Gain
to
3
use in
food.
combat, but it takes time to
Gain 10
ready
food.
them.
Cool. So that's an artifact. It's a special ability which takes time to charge. I'm sorry I keep speaking over him. It's really difficult to do a Let's Play when there's another speaking person. Travelling Tinkerer. Or Tinker. In a shady grove off the beat... why is everything shady? Off the beaten trail. Why isn't it ever sunny and pleasant? You find a travelling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Like me! Tinkers sell items of all descriptions. I have gold. I will approach the shop. Greetings, wise traveller. I have much to offer you. Okay, we're actually going into the world. I thought this would just
If
be
you
a
were
text.
wondering why you've been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer.
Ah, thank you,
We're
sir.
starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
Okay, nothing really we can sell here. So what items do you have? I still don't know what food's for. I'm going to assume, with games like this, that with food, it's something to do with how many times you can move. Each time you move, perhaps you use food or exit a dungeon or something like that. They sell a healing cap. Any healing the player receives is doubled. That's pretty cool. We have an axe. We have a sword. The sword seems weaker than the axe, but they're the same cost. Perhaps the sword is faster. And then we have the shield. Nothing we need here at all. Although we can buy food. Apparently. Do we need to buy food? You know what? We already have 27. I'll buy 3 more. So, buy. Yes. And then I will, because why not, I'll go ahead and purchase that helmet. Amazingly, pressing this buy here doesn't work. Oh, once you do that, okay, I see how it
Increasing the
works.
effect of one sort of magic with another. All you need is a channel for power, and it's simple enough.
Okay, nice, simple, cool. Also, I didn't even realise the items are being floated ahead of us. That's pretty cool as well. So back and leave. There's a helicopter right outside my apartment, apparently, so that's pretty darn loud. Hopefully not picking up on the microphone, but it very well may be. Ambush!
What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh?
I don't know, maybe someone would jump out and give me cake. I like cake. A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Draw 1 monster card. The 3 of dust. So is dust always the bandits then? That's what I'm getting from that. Also, my food went down by 1, so it is how many tiles you can move. I'm assuming you take damage or something when it's gone. Hey, I've got a helmet, take that. I'm like a dwarven king. Don't know why that came to my head, but it did. Ooh. So 2 is artifact. Oh, that's cool. Wait, it's Q for counter, yes? Okay, good. They give you plenty of warning. Is there a green thing above their head? Well, press Q and smack them in the face a little bit. I will say the combat looks a little bit floaty, but it is satisfying. I also know this game gets brutally hard later on in terms of just random elements and such. This, of course, is the tutorial. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realise one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. Shove the axe very far through their head. Oh dear. Didn't expect this. That one. Yay! The odds are in our favour. A quick weapon blow to the head, I called it, fixes that. You finish searching the area. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Draw 1 equipment, sword,
The most fundamental symbol of might for an age.
Okay, is there any benefit to using the sword? Is it just faster at striking, maybe? Because the axe seems actually stronger. I'm going to equip it just to find out.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. Stop being mean. I really hope you can hear the voice acting, because he is very, very good. Supplies, gain 5 food, 34 food. We are just full of food here. Last one, then I suppose that'll be the stairs. No, that'll be the
You have
jack
reached
of
my first
dust.
champion. A good man, driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal.
That was very poetic.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Oh, okay. So if we can kill him, we get a token. The token unlocks cards. Cool. Now, the DLC that comes with this game, at least on Chrono at the moment, includes, like, extra cards and such. It won't really affect my playthrough because I haven't experienced the normal game before, but more to do is always good. Hello there, Jackie! How you doing, buddy? Oh, you're friends.
Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get
Some
out
enemy
of the
attacks
way
cannot be blocked or
and stop them
countered.
with your own counter.
Oh, I did not counter that. Okay, we're going to dodge. So that red above his head means I can't counter. Okay, that I could have countered. I just kind of stressed out and ran. Oh yeah, countering is beautiful. Okay, he's went very, very berserky, so I'm just going to stay back for a little doodah. Guess what? I have throwing knives! How's that, buddy? Oh, that hurt. I did try and jump back, but I did it too late. We should be a little bit more squeamish around the boss. There's no need to overextend. Overextending will get us killed. And he's down. Ooh, we're actually running out of throwing knives, so we can only use it 9 times. We're now on 5. Okay. I've learnt a lesson there. It's so shiny! Take
Down
that.
into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained.
Okay, that's a scary way of putting all that. I've just realised the audio may be a little bit loud during all that, but you can still hear me. I, again, do apologise. I just now tried again with the other softwares. I have no idea what's going on with this game, why it isn't recording correctly, because I know for a fact you can record it with the other software. It's just me being a complete derp. At least you could hear him talk, and hear me less, which can only be a benefit. As a reward for defeating the Bandit Jack, you receive these new cards. The Local Peasant, the Devil's Choice, the River, the Captain of the Guards, who looks very sleepy, the Jack of Skulls, and the Dead King's Hall. I also get these. Medium armor, so these are the equipment cards, the red ones. The Chains of Rage. The Mercenary Contract, which looks like an artifact to use. The medium armor again. The Fortitude's Breath, which looks like a shield. And the Desperate Measures, which looks like a very cool two-handed mace. Though I may be wrong. New challenge, Bandit Attack. So that is one of the challenge cards which will try to hurt us.
Shall we deal again?
Yes, we shall deal again. Let's do it one more time.
Good. Now you understand
At least for a bit.
basics, we can begin in earnest.
So there's
Your
Endless
hero
Mode, which is currently
returned his
locked.
beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my court.
So this time then we're going to try our luck against the deck of skulls. 3 times 2 of skulls, 3 times supplies. Ooh, there's even lore. Serving as captains to squads of lesser skeletons, these unholy abominations strike fear into the hearts of all warm-blooded folk. For until this fiend is defeated, their legions are effectively endless.
Time for you to face my undead army.
Deck builder.
Meet the Jack of Skulls.
Would you like to use a recommended equipment and encounter deck? No, I'd like to actually have a look-see myself, that's okay. So, currently we are insufficient in terms of equipment. So, this is what we currently are using, or is that? No, this is what we have available to us, this is what we are currently using, so... This card is new and thus its contents are unknown. Oh, that's annoying. Well, I would like to see what Mercenary Contract does, so let's add that. And then Medium Armor sounds decent. Let's remove the Explorer's Helmet, because I feel that's quite a boring one. And let's add Desperate Measures. Let's take away one of the axes, add Fortitude's Breath, and then let's take away a sword and add another Medium Armor. I don't think that's a good idea. I've got too few weapons now, so I'm not really happy with that. This must be a weapon though, right? Okay, so let's remove one of the regular shields because we put in a Fortitude's Breath, and let's add an extra sword. Though I actually felt better with the axe. Okay. Seems reasonable. Back. Welcome to the wildcard update for Hand of Fate. This update adds different fights. Okay, so this is the DLC. I don't really want to mess around with this right now since we're playing with the basic, even though, of course, this video is all about the Chrono GG thing, which has the DLC in. But I would rather just have the default. Player is stronger in combat, enemies are weaker. Okay, so it's... Oh, that's cool. So it's all rule changes. Like I say, though, since we're still getting used to the game, let's just stick with Adventurer. There's plenty here, though, to look through. So if you have played Hand of Fate, this will at least be somewhat interesting. Let's go back. So, we need at least 3 more encounters. So these are
Some
locked.
cards are locked and cannot be removed from your deck.
This card cannot be removed until you have defeated the Queen of Dust. Okay. Oh, so there's Jack, Queen, King. Okay, I get that. The Winding Trail, the Ambush. We could remove the ambush and add Local Peasant. That seems nice. Let's do that. I'm guessing we can't. Yep, because it's new, I don't know what it actually does. Okay, so the river seems... Let's go with the Devil's Choice, because why not? Let's go with the river, and let's go with the Dead King's Hall. So we're going for a full new thing there. And keep the ambush out. Okay, yep, seems good to me. Let's carry on with that then.
New content awaits you. It will be awarded when you complete your run. I will add my own cards to the deck. How boring life would be without a little spice.
Did I mention I absolutely adore this guy's voice? Also, he really reminds me of Richard from LFG Comic.
Play for
Just
life
putting it out
and
there.
death. Prepare yourself.
In terms of the mask, anyway. Dink. The Maiden! Hello,
Given
sweetie.
how rarely one encounters the folk, you are fortunate indeed.
Okay, I'm going to go with Longer Life, just because I'm
you are
curious.
merely cycling around the wheel and dipping into the same memories time and time again.
I'm going to have to keep on cutting you off there, sir, because otherwise this is going to last way longer. I mean, looking at my footage, I've probably got like 20 minutes already. 1 max health gain card. Oh.
A
it's
little
max
extra health, but it is only a momentary respite.
That's good. That's good for me, because I'm an idiot and will probably get myself killed. Captain of the Guard. That was a bad
I
sound.
always thought it was best to avoid the problems of others. I see you have no such concerns.
You hear a shout from up ahead and the sounds of battle. Racing forwards, you discover a warrior surrounded by undead. Broken bones litter the area around the man, but there are still more closing in on him. He appears to be badly injured. "Stranger!" he calls out as he throws his weapon to you. "Here, take my mace and put an end to these monstrosities." Ooh, pretty.
It's a lump of iron on a stick. Not terribly subtle.
It's not subtle, but still very cool. Yes, I would like to equip the mace. Let's see how it does. Wait, I don't have a shield, do I? So I can't counter. I can't counter at the moment. That's problematic. Well, let's see how we do without our counter ability. Very cool looking mace. Sweep. I'm bouncy! Okay, he can also block my attacks because he has a shield. That's very annoying. Thankfully, he really telegraphs his attacks, so it's not all that difficult to avoid. You have been defeated, knave! Now give me a reward worthy of my stature. Like a pineapple, or an apple, or a little bit of gold. Good work putting them to rest. Keep the mace. We have enough back at the... I can't pronounce that. He says, slowly standing. We've been hearing reports of undead in our kingdom recently, and I have came here to investigate. Well, you certainly found them. He stops to look around at all the bone fragments. More of them here than I suspected. Some new horror must have decided to settle in these parts and brought its minions. I must head back to the capital and report this to the Duke. Watch your step, friend. There is something more powerful at work here than just these skeletons. This card's token is now yours.
Well done.
Hey! Thank you. We have a token. The river.
Running water protects against many things in myth. Generally, though, it's just a pain to get past.
Okay, I've got a feeling that if we do the turn back, we're going to lose food, but if we attempt to cross the river, we have the potential to lose more. Let's see what happens when we turn back. Yeah, -1 food. Oh, we have to go through it. Oh, so if there's like a branching
How will you
path.
cross this time?
Oh, that O was very annoying. Okay, attempt to cross them. Huge success, success, failure. Oh, come on! The water carries away a few of your provisions, draw 1 pain card, lose 5 gold.
Oh dear.
That's not too bad. I can live with that. That's not massive. I thought I was going to lose health. Stairs!
Head downwards, if you dare.
Take the stairs. So that river screwed us
Many
over,
have
but that is
reached this
okay.
far. Further, in fact. I do not know if you have what it takes to do better than they did.
So eventually what's going to happen is these cards will also form branching paths, which means we can go out and, you know, explore the world a little bit more. Hello, Lionel!
I'm starting to wonder if you're simply leaving this card in as a quick way to get your hands on a shield.
Yes, that's exactly the reason. I was about to say that. So, ask him what he needs, and he gives me a shield and then steals a pillion. You certainly deserve it, sir. That's fantastic. So now we can counter. Twisted Canyon.
It lives in every game. That initial moment where things begin. I have worked on these cards all my days.
I'm going to leave
And
it
the
because we already have the
canyon has been there
mace.
from the outside.
Although we can sell a weapon. So this is a risk then. Doing this will give us a chance of success or failure. But if we get the weapon and then we get to a shop, we can sell the weapon and purchase more food or something. Because right now, we're actually running out of food this time. We're on 12, last time we ended up on something like 30. So, let's do it. Success, success, success? Why is that word still vexing me? This one. Thank you. I was going to choose that one originally, so that's terrifying. 1 equipment card, and oh, of course! It's equipment, not just a weapon, so we could have got the new artifact, or we could have got the new weapon, so... I'm not going to equip it because the mace seems really good. Hit and run seems like a good tactic in this game. Until they have ranged units, which I'm fairly certain they do. Bandit attack!
Our bandits are displeased with your challenges.
Okay then. At least now we do have the shield though, so we can counter. And we can skip that intro as well, so that's really helpful. Could have countered them, for some reason I chose to jump out the way. Safety first, lads! I keep trying to counter way more than I need to. You also have to be a bit closer than you think to do the counter. I keep thinking I'm going to jump back miles to do it, but that simply doesn't happen. And you're dead. Okay, that was pretty easy. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. Well, I guess I did kill the Jack of Dust, that makes sense. And I get 15 gold for my victory. Wonderful. Travelling Mage. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a travelling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Sure. Let's have a look, see what you've got. We've got 20 gold, and we have an axe we can sell, so... let's see if you've got any doodahs worthy of us. Okay, so first of all, let's sell our items. So axe can go bye-bye for $5. And then we can not sell any of those. Okay, so let's see what else you have to offer us. The Dragon Ring, while equipped, all dragon relics... receive... okay, so all dragon relics get plus 50% max health. Okay. That's fairly awesome. So if we have that, we get plus 50% max health and full healing after every combat, which is actually really good. Then we have those. Adventurer's Cap, Antlers. Lizard Men take double damage. I don't know if we have lizard men. We can't afford that, that's a shame. We could buy some food. We're down to 10, but I think that's going to be okay. But am I going to have another chance to really purchase stuff? I don't know, so I'm actually going to go ahead and purchase some food. Sure, I'll buy one for 6? That's a rip-off. 1 second, if we go to sell items, this is classed as being holy. I don't know what a holy weapon does. I assume it's some type of bonus, though. Yes, leave the shop. Is there any way to look at my equipment to tell what holy means? If I click my... okay, there we are, inventory.
You can always review your cards here. Here is all you have gained.
Mousing over it doesn't do anything, clicking it doesn't do anything. I don't know what holy does. We can assume extra damage, perhaps, to undead, because that would be useful.
Deeper towards our foe.
Take the stairs.
Good. Now all you need to do is find and
Shop.
kill the
We don't have enough
skulls
gold right
and
now,
we
but we
can
do need
progress.
food, so sure. What's the bet? This fellow sells food for much cheaper. So the last one was 6 gold per one. What do you do? Heal wounds, buy food, buy items. Okay, let's have a quick look-see. Medium armor for 15. Good protection, that's good. Mercenary contact. Once per combat, press 2 to activate an aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. Oh, that is really cool. The axe and desperate measures. This mace inflicts more damage the lower health the wielder is, and it has a higher damage base stat. I may purchase the medium armor regardless of food. Yeah, let's do that. I'm definitely going to purchase this anyway, so sure. Ta-da, and yes, I will equip it.
What do you expect me to say? Congratulations. Armor protects you from damage. The best armor, of course, does so much more.
1 food for 4, so yeah, this is cheaper. Yes, I will purchase it. And, okay, let's continue. We have no gold left, by the way. We do have 10 food, so that should be enough to get to the end. I think. I don't know how many more of these it's going to be. Dead Man's Gorge.
It's enough to put you off crossing at bridges like this. Surely there's an alternative that would leave you less exposed and vulnerable.
2 of skulls.
More skeletons for you to deal with. I did not realize you were such a fearsome adversary. I will bear that in mind.
That went well. That went really well. That was just utterly brutal. I definitely prefer the mouse. We get 3 gain cards. Draw 3, select 1. Oh no, there's 2 items I want. I want the Desperate Measures and I want the Mercenary Contract, but I think I want the Desperate Measures more. Thing is though, is it a 2-handed or a 1-handed?
Few select these sorts of weapons because nobody ever anticipates being in peril. Such misplaced confidence is usually their downfall.
Yes, I'll equip that. Gain 5 food, fantastic, and 1 equipment.
A small benefit. I will not be so graceful for long.
Every 3rd encounter does not consume food. Press the right mouse button to shield, bash a target, stunning it. We haven't even done that yet. I don't know why, but I keep forgetting to stun things, so I will do that in the next fight. Yes.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
I wonder if we can go back to shops. Let's find out. We can. Okay, I'm not going to do it now, but that's really cool. We'll have to remember that for later. We can go backwards. A winding trail.
An ambush. Hardly fair, is it?
Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. 1 monster card, the 2 of dust. Give us your gold or die. We have no gold, so we can't even offer the nothingness. So we have to kill them. Oh, what a shame. So right mouse button to stun. We'll do it this time. Look how big the shield is. Smack. I don't really see the point of stunning when we can counter anyway, to be honest. Oh, this shield doesn't have counter. This shield does not have counters. Wait, no, I should be able to counter, right? Let's find out. No, it does. It definitely does. Okay, that's me going mad. Because I definitely pressed Q a moment ago. It seems like this weapon's very slow. It's difficult to get the counter off. Or maybe there's a stamina thing I'm simply missing. 1 equipment.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Okay. Thank you. 3 food. And 10 food. Wow. I wonder if we can sell food. I haven't seen the option yet. Devil's Choice.
I like this demon.
I like this
He
demon
lies
too.
as often as he tells the truth. There's a token in it for you if you win.
A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your might, so-called hero. Choose your foe. The 2 of skulls, the 3 of dust, or the 2 of dust. So far the bandits have been the weakest, to be perfectly honest, but I like fighting the skeletons. Okay, that time the interrupt went off absolutely fine. That was easy. Now, when it goes red, what does that mean? Is that me running out of energy, or is that me comboing attacks? I'm really not too certain. Either way, that was pretty easy. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. This card's token is now yours. Gain 3 food. Draw 1 equipment. Sword. I'm not going to equip it, but thank you.
Wield great swords. Swords of myth and legend. For you, this will suffice.
Okay, so here's the thing. We currently have a cap which doubles healing. Does that also count towards max health gain? No, it doesn't. Yes, it does! No, it did. No. No, it doesn't. It just also healed me for 5 in addition. Okay. Here we are with the Jack of Skulls.
The undead. Of all the players in the game, these are the most dangerous in the world, yet in no natural form. A wrongness, an error, cheating.
So then with this, he's going to continuously resummon his minions, so focusing on him would be better, unless I'm getting overwhelmed.
Win this and claim my token.
Oh, claim your token, sir. And the Four of Skulls is joining him. My shield's bigger.
Shots from rifles cannot be deflected. You would do better
Rifles?
to avoid them.
Ah, rifles!
You're agile enough.
Now, he can only resurrect ones close by according to the tooltip, so I'm assuming if I kill these guys over here, then run away, he won't be resurrecting them. Or I could, of course, do this line of sight. Okay, dodge, dodge, dodge! Thankfully, the rifle shots are very, very slow as well, which is really helpful. And he's currently resurrecting. While he's doing that, I might as well try and kill these two. There we are. Counter it. Thank you. Now get some damage in on him. Do we kill him? Yes! Perfect! No damage. Still, I like the combat in this game. It's easy. I like easy games sometimes.
Ah, well done.
Thank
well
you.
done indeed. But you have roused the dead in their dusty tombs, and even I cannot say what will come of it.
Ooh, that's not
Now
looking
our
good.
wager becomes more interesting. Will the tools you've earned suffice to address the challenges I pose? That is the question, is it not?
The Murder at Sea DLC has arrived. Visit the landlocked lubber to begin the quest. The Song of the White Minotaur. The White Council. The Goblin King's Hall DLC is ready. Indecent Arrival. So I'm guessing these are different adventures we can go on. For helping the King's Guard, you receive Mace and Mace. Okay, so we've got 2 extra cards we can choose from when making our deck. For surviving the Devil's Choice, we get the Devil's Wager. As a reward for defeating my Skeleton Jack, you receive these new cards. The Crucible, Desert Storm, Helpful Priest, and the Queen of Dust. As a reward for... Okay, so more stuff. The Consuming Shame, that's a relic. The Angel's Wing, an equipment. The Frostfang, and the Helm of Reflection.
Shall we deal again?
Okay, so I'm going to call it here. I may play more on the channel if you want to see more. Next time, hopefully, I can get the software working so the audio will be a little bit better. And the only thing left to say is thank you for watching, and in the description, once again, there will be a link to my affiliate link, the chrono.gg/Laughland. If you go there, you can purchase the game for a discounted price. I believe it's $9. The price will also be in the description in case I'm wrong there. And the money will go directly towards the developers, and I take my cut from the money that Chrono would make. Unlike other websites which deal with some weird Steam keys, these are got directly from the developer, so you are definitely helping out the developer if you choose to purchase. So, thank you for watching, hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that the Hand of Fate might be something you're interested seeing in the future. It was a lot of fun, and Hand of Fate 2 is coming out in early next year, so maybe I'll get to play a bit of that as well. Thank you, and goodbye.